This stream is not for children. It's not for adults either. For nobody. No children. No adult content. No children content. For nobody. Hello. I'm Crotzy, the puppet. And I'm going to introduce you to the evening edition of SaturDAVE's show. It's nice to see people gathering on this beautiful December evening. Thank you for coming. And now, here's the king of the show, Dave.
Thank you, Mr. Crotchy.
You're welcome, Dave.
All right, go take a nap. Good evening, everybody. It's time for the show. What do we got here tonight? Let's see. Who do we have here tonight? Victor, Shamay, Swifty Swift. I like that. No Fear to Trek. Boondock Charlie, New Nomadic. No Fear to Trek. Yeah, New Nomadic. Right. Alex D. Oh my goodness, Victor. Harry the Hammer. How are you? Jeff Shamay. Nice to see you, the Doxinator and his lurking eyeballs. Oh my goodness. Hey, be in Athens. I got my Christmas shirt on. There it is. This is my Christmas shirt. I pulled this one and I said, this is my Christmas shirt. Hey, Larry, how are you? James Rockford. I have a shot when Crotchy is on the screen. There you go.
Hi, everybody. It's Crosseye. My name is Crosseye.
Cross-eyed? What? So good evening, everybody. Welcome to you. We are doing a 7 p.m. Eastern Time show. It is exactly 7 p.m. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. I had a very effective morning. I finally got my storage locker closed. The storage locker that I've had for 3 years, ever since I moved out of the condo, has finally been shut down. All right, how's everybody doing? So I finally got out of that, got everything out of that thing, made a couple of big trips this morning. I thought it might take till next weekend. So that's why I said we'll do a 7 p.m. show on next Saturday. But I think we'll go back to the regular schedule next Saturday because I have got the storage locker closed. I thought it would take another week to do it, but I managed to get everything figured out and it is gone. So I am getting ready to make the big move down to Morganton, North Carolina come early January, and I'm going to be hanging out here in the D.C. area through Christmas. I'm going to be spending some time with my sister, and so it's all working out really, really well. So I'm very happy. Hey, Jeff, how are you doing? What's up, Dave? So we're as I speak on this other screen over here, I'm getting the latest information from the Camo Awards Central about all the different nominations. We're tallying up all the nominations. Everybody was supposed to vote the past week on who should be nominated for all these different categories. And I'm getting all the latest information coming across this screen over here, which you can't see because it's got secret information. So we're looking at all the different categories, who got the nominations, how are we going to figure it all out? So anyway, it's interesting. We got it's going to be a fun awards show. The Camo Awards, starting tomorrow, you can vote in the awards. It'll be the actual awards vote. We've got the nominations almost in every category now. Aaron is churning through all the votes that have come in the past week for the nominations. And then we're going to present all the categories and the finalists. And then starting sometime tomorrow, you'll be able to vote on everything. And then 2 weeks from tonight, the 21st of December, 19. History will be made. We'll be announcing the winners of the very first Kenny Awards. Whether you like them or not, we've got a good mix. I'm looking at all the people that have been nominated. We've got some of the old timers that have been around for a while. We've got a lot of newbies in there. We're trying to get a really good mix, and I think it's going to be really good. As last year, some important people were left out of the awards. This year, I think we're doing a much better job of being more inclusive. So I think we're going to have a really good show. Hey, Dave G, how are you? Hey, Steve. Tasmod, how are you? Sarah, be in Athens. How are you doing down there? I hear the Georgia Bulldogs are not doing too well against LSU right now. The party's over. That's like a lot of DC teams. They play real well all season, and then they comes to the playoffs and the final games and blah, 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 blah. So anyway, I don't know. Where's my Christmas shirt? Yeah, I put this. I don't know. Is this Christmas? I mean, red's a Christmas color, isn't it? Hey, Larry, Spur, Texas, James Rockford. Grumpy old van. Wow. James Rockford is in the house. We're the Smiths. Nice to see you. Hey, K-Dog. Nice to see you here. Sunny girl. Send me Sunny. Hashtag send me Sunny. Hey, Ox. How are you doing? Katie Ray is here. I don't like people that say, hi, David. It's like the only people that ever called me David was like my mother when she was mad at me. You know what I'm saying? It's like your formal name. Whoever calls you your formal name or your mother when she's mad at you, right? David, who spilled all this water on the floor? David. Yeah. Nobody ever calls me David unless they're mad at me. David. The Doxinator is here. Yes. So anyway, had a wonderful Saturday. Got my storage locker emptied out. It is gone. I went in the office and I proudly said, I want to close storage locker 2106. And then they gave me a little receipt, which had a little, I guess a certain amount of dough, a couple bucks that is going to be sent back to my credit card, hopefully in a couple days, but I haven't seen it yet. Oh, what's here? We just got an incoming here from the Camo Awards Central here. Best feud. Yeah, okay. Best feud. So we got the best feud at what formerly known as bottom of YouTube. So anyway, we got a whole bunch of good categories, but we got everybody. A lot of people are going to be in this thing. A lot of people are going to be mentioned. It's looking like a lot of fun. And don't take it so seriously. It's just entertainment. Oh, don't watch it. Don't participate in it. Don't have anything to do with it. Oh, Cup is going to shut everybody down. Everybody's going to get shut down. Oh, the copyright rules. They're going to close YouTube. Yeah, right. Sunshine. the Cammys. That's right. The Camo Awards. So this next week we'll all be voting in the finalists, and then we'll have a week to tabulate everything, and then Aaron's going to have to put together some stuff. We've got a lot of cool presenters. I'm not going to mention any names, but there's some really cool presenters we're going to have, and he's going to slap all that stuff together, and then we have the big awards ceremony 2 weeks from right now, right here. Well, it's not going to be here on the Camo Dave channel. It's going to be on Aaron's channel, and then I'm going to do the after show. So we'll have a whole bunch. It'll be a whole fantastic SaturDAVE in 2 weeks, 21st of December. Be there. Aloha. Maximalist Mini Bus. Nice to see you here. Oh, yeah. So anyway, I was real busy loading boxes and stuff and clearing up my storage locker. and everything went really well this morning. And then it's back here to beautiful Bethesda, Maryland, and the evening show tonight. So nice to see everybody here tonight. Hi there, Larry and Shimei. Yeah, sunny girl. I'm going to be down in North Carolina in a month. Just think of it. In next month at this time, I'm going to be a resident of North Carolina, and I'm only going to be like 90 minutes from where sunny girl is. Hey, now from Tucson. How you doing, Paul? Oh, no, LSU scored again. Yeah. The poor town of Athens is going to be in a deep depression tomorrow, I think. Georgia played well all year, although you have to say that a lot of the schedule was kind of lean their way. I'd say about half the games that Georgia played were easy to win games. And then the other half were, actual real contests. So I think their record is probably not as good as what the team really is, but they're still a good team. But anyway, yeah, but they live and breathe the dogs down there in Athens, Georgia. That's right. Best interview of Camo. Oh, that's right. I interviewed you. That's right. What that was over there in the where was that? The what was that called? What was that restaurant? That's right. I interviewed you there in Athens. Yeah, that's right. What? The buckets. The buckets. The bucket awards. The golden poop bucket. Backroads Nomad. Hey, happy Camo Saturday. That's right. We are the Smiths. So yeah, I'm looking at the we'll keep that one at 4. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm getting incoming messages from the tabulation team. Yeah, I'm getting incoming messages as I'm talking here from the tabulation team on the awards. They're tabulating all the nominations, and we will have so we're putting it all together right now as we speak. Yeah, SaturDAVE. Yeah, Billy down under Oz TV said he was going to do take my place this morning at 9:30 or 9 o'clock Eastern time and do a stream, and then he didn't show up. I don't know, man. When's the voting start? Okay, the voting will start tomorrow sometime for the actual winning, who's going to win what, okay? We're working on right now as we speak, looking at all the tallying up all the nominations, and then we will know by tomorrow sometime who's all the nominations will be finalized. We're going to put it up in one big thing. So you will see all the nominations all at once, okay? You don't have to keep scrolling through pages, and then you can go and vote whichever way you want to vote on anything, okay? Rolly. So anyway, that should be doing, and then sometime tomorrow through the end of the week, okay? And then there's a whole week of preparations that it's like, they always take 2 weeks before the end of the season and the Super Bowl. And then all of a sudden, the 2 weeks from tonight, the grand finale awards. Boyd is dead, but the Cammies will live on. Dave's Camo Pants. Yes, you can have some. Actually, you can. I got so many Camo Pants. I don't know if you fit into a 30 or a 32 waist. Yeah. I don't know. Hey, Camo Dave, my RV burned down. The transmission went out on my truck, and my goal is my roof is leaking. Please, everybody, send me cash. Thanks. You're right. We did see a lot of that in 2019, didn't we? 2019, we saw a lot. We saw quite a few fires on trailers and RVs and vans. We saw a number of transmissions go out. We saw quite a lot of leaks. Oh, just in the past week, we've seen a lot of leaks with all that rain they've been getting in California. I don't know, man. And it's like, when you get a leak in your house, you don't go on YouTube and say, send me the money. But I'm producing content for you, so now you should, right? Yeah, I was watching Elvis Travels there in Rosie, and his thing just flooded the other day. I mean, as Rosie called it, catastrophic flooding. I don't know if I can quite go that far. Oz TV, how are you doing? Roland is here. Roland and Orzaballs, Roland and Orzaballs LLCs. I'm seeing them on the Cami Awards chat over here. Roland is on with me. The Doxinator, Aaron, I think Chad the Swedes is involved. We're all together working on producing this wonderful entertainment show for you guys 2 weeks from tonight. So busy. You don't know how much work we're all busy doing here in the background. I just ordered a 10th generation 7 laptop. The SSD. Oh my goodness. Yeah, go ahead, Mark. Start your YouTube channel. That's right. Hey, Janice, nice to see you here. I saw an article about some woman in an RV that got a DWI in a drive-thru at a Taco Bell in Washington. Oh, yeah, I saw that on the news, too. I did see that, yes. Did she do some damage or something? I should report on that. Yeah, the SaturDAVE News will be on top of that tomorrow. Yeah, we'll tomorrow or the next day, whatever. We're not like the regular TV news where you have to get the news on right away. We'll get it in a day or two. Billy and his angels. Hey, Lady Redskins. Leah, nice to see you here. Jeremy, Shazah, Barbie. Sally Jean TSM, a.k.a. Barbie. Yes. Any leak in an RV is bad. Mold will start growing. That's very true. Very true. You don't want mold to grow. I don't know. Mold. K-Dog Mikey. I and my family need prayers. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, your older sister's got some issues, huh? Well, we're all hoping everything's okay, Mikey. You take care. Yes, I noticed that. The whole country right now is pretty well rain-free, but you look at the weather in California, and especially Northern California is really getting slammed by some storms. Now, they say on the news that's going to track all the way across the country, and then by later next week, it's going to be tracking, I think, up to the west of the Appalachians. I don't think they're saying any snow for us here on the east side of the Appalachians, but you could get some snow there. Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, Western New York. The one thing I don't like about being in the DC area is that, yes, it is now getting cold. And there's that, we haven't had any snow yet, but there's always that chance, so far no snow in the forecast, but I know that week that I'm going to be moving down to North Carolina, we're probably going to get 10 inches or something. You just know it, right? Okay, yeah. '61 and sunny today in Wilmington, North Carolina. Not a cloud in the sky. It was a nice sunny day here in the DC area. I don't think we cracked the 40s, though. I think we probably upper 40s was our high today. K-Dog's at my sister's house, taking care of the kids. Aww. Yeah, well, anyway, I wanted to give you an update on my friend Greg, who I'm here in his place in Bethesda, Maryland for the next couple of weeks. He is doing perfect, great. In fact, I don't even know why I'm here He's not supposed to be driving, but I'm going to go to the post office. I'll see you later. You want me to go with you? No, I'm okay. So, yeah. It is amazing today with modern surgery how fast people recover. I am just truly amazed how fast that goes. Ashley. All right, Ashley. Thanks for telling us. Ninth Element Adventure Life. How'd you guess? Mary Sanders, did you make any headway? Yes, Mary, I got the whole storage locker emptied today. I got it completely emptied. It was great. I made a couple of runs. I had boxes of DVDs that I took over to my friend Michael's house. And Michael was the guy that I did a couple live streams from his place. I went over there, dropped a bunch of boxes off there. And then my sister came, had some furniture and some old family heirlooms. She took that. And then I brought 2 or 3 more boxes over here to Greg's place to sort through. Got the whole storage locker empty. It's all done. I went into the office. I said, close my account. So, yeah, I am finished with that. And it feels like such a relief. I really, now I still have to go back to my friend Michael's place and sort through my DVDs and figure out what stuff I'm going to bring down to Morganton. I may make a box or 2, but I don't know, man. It's just too much there. I don't know. Materialistic possessions, I'm really getting out of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Living in the materialistic world, George Harrison, all that. I really feel like, there's just, I don't want to be owned by my possessions. Okay. I want to be free of all that. Hey, thank you, Miss Bikini. Thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate that. So what I'm going to do here, my plan is to stick around here at Greg's place for another week or 2, and then I'm going to go over to my sister's in Manassas and spend Christmas with the fam. And then her son, his wife, and their daughter, 6-year-old Amelia, will be going down to Atlanta because that's where Tom's wife's family lives. So they actually have a second Christmas down there. And then I'll take care of my sister's dogs and stuff for that week, and I'll hang out with my sister in Manassas, sleep on her couch. So it's either the airbed or the couch. They're both good. They both have advantages and disadvantages. When I'm sleeping on the couch, I don't have to worry about emptying my back pockets of anything. When I'm sleeping on the airbed, yeah, you do not want to puncture the airbed. But the airbed is a nice wide bed, so you have plenty of room, whereas the couch, you're kind of like this. But then when I get down to North Carolina, I don't know, man. I don't have any furniture down there. I mean, I'll just take the airbed with me and use the airbed for a while till I get a bed. As I age, I'm unloading. It's all part of my exit strategy for this life. Mary, I think the same thing. I do think the same thing. Like, I look through my piles of papers, and I mean, I used to be a reporter. I used to write for a couple newspapers and stuff, and I saved every article I ever wrote. And I thought, why? Why am I doing that? It's just stupid stuff. It's not even anything particularly like if I wrote something really profound. It's just a dumb article. Police arrested 52-year-old Joe Smith and charged him with, it's stuff like that. And I'm going, why am I saving that? I don't want to read it. Nobody else wants to read it. So I took a pile of papers, I think this thick, of all copies of all my old articles, and just heave-hoed them today. I'm like, why do I care? Why? Nobody wants to read it. I don't want to read it. Who cares? What? You went through a metal detector in my sister's farm and found a bunch of Civil War artifacts. Wow, K-Dog, that's cool. Now, you're in Indiana, right? Now, I didn't know. Was there some Civil War stuff in Indiana? I guess so. I don't know. Hey, Tremolio. How are you? Mark Fun Jones. We're the 2 most wackadoodle people at the bottom of YouTube. Mark's number 1 and I'm number 2. That's official. Mac the Knife. Yeah, airbeds are good. for a couple of nights. And I'm very comfortable on an airbed. The problem is they're not made for like regular use. You can use them for a couple nights. The first airbed we got, I got here on the 11th of November, and it lasted until about the 1st of December. Okay, so it lasted about 3 weeks. And then it got a hole in it. It still has a hole in it. I've tried patching it every which way, but Sunday I can temporarily patch it and pump it up, and it will stay inflated for 2 or 3 hours, and then it sags. So if I want to take a quick nap on it, I can. But yeah, it's not. If you're going to sleep on it at night, you can pump it up, patch it up, sleep on it for a little while. About 3 a.m, you will find yourself in a giant plastic taco with your, you know. But anyway, you can make do with it. But yeah, trying to patch one of those holes up is just, I don't know. Somebody said you can go to Home Depot and get some sort of patch stuff with, but I know the patch that comes with it is just a plastic thing, and it just doesn't work. You know, I mean, it will work until you sit down on the air mattress, and then the pressure comes up and it pops it open again. So I don't know. Now I got another airbed at Target for $63 the other day, and that one's working great. But I am being super careful with that one. You know, I'm not sitting on it. I only sleep on it in the nude. Do not wear any clothes when I sleep on it. Oh, Judy Zimshad says hello to you, Crotchy. You want to say hi to her? Oh, hold on. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with Crotchy? He's all messed up here. Oh no. Crotchy, what happened? Crotchy's all messed up here. Oh, here he is. Okay.
Hello, Julie Zimshad. Thank you very much for saying hello to me. Hardly any of Dave's people say anything about me. And I just want to say thank you so much for recognizing the puppet contingent.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Thank you, Judy. That's right. Let's do the mattress recap. Look, Miss Bikini says hi. Miss Bikini.
Thank you, Miss Bikini.
Oh, that is so nice. Count Yorga is here. Count Yorga. Billy, how is it doing? Oh, Count Yorga. I know who you are. You know, Richmond, Virginia. That's right. I need to get down to Richmond, Virginia and visit Count Yorga. I really want to go out on the boat. Yorga. That's right. I'll show you. I will now show you our official Christmas card, okay? Hold on a second. There they are. Now, I mailed a whole pile of these out to those folks that are on our special list. We have some special friends here at Camo Dave channel. I mailed these out just the other day, so you should have gotten them by today, okay? They were all mailed out early this week. Maybe 1 or 2 stragglers will come over the weekend, but this is our Christmas card. This was produced by Barb in Athens, okay? She took the picture. She took a whole lot of pictures, and I'll put some of those up later. But isn't this wonderful? There's our Merry Christmas, I Don't Know Man. Now, I do have a very red face in here. I noticed that. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. My blood pressure must have been up really high when we were doing this photo shoot. But anyway, we do have a couple of these cards left over. So what was the address, Barb? What's the address? I can't remember. Camo Dave Sec. 2019, right? Camo Dave SEC 2019 at gmail.com. That's to reach my secretary, Barb. And if you'd like one of these for free, we still have a few left over. So if you would like one of these cards, it's a collector's item. Send a message to Barb at CamoDave SEC 2019 at gmail.com and put your request in. And then we'll wait till we get about 15 or 20 requests, and then I'll pick a few at random, and you'll get one of these beautiful free cards. They're just gorgeous collector's items. So yeah, so these have already gone out in the mail to some of our really good friends like Sunny Girl and Noreen and Roland and a few other folks that we really like. So yeah. What's disturbing? That's disturbing, Dave. Chipotle vodka cup. Count this live stream now at 3. What? Oh, you're counting? This is 4? Oh. Barb needs to do a cooking channel. I think that would be a great idea, Miss Bikini. I love to chew ice. And I love to get Craig crazy because whenever I go over to Craig's house, I'll sit there and chew ice while he's trying to watch television. And he has this like super ears. Craig has these like super duper hearing. He can hear everything. And he can, if you're halfway, a mile away and you're chewing ice, he can hear you. And I love driving him crazy. Remember the Seinfeld Xmas card episode? I don't remember that particular episode, Oz TV, Billy. I don't remember that one. Oh. Is that the one where George's girlfriend licks all the cards? That was the wedding one. She was sending out the wedding invitations, and she licked the card. She licked the envelopes to put the cards in, and then she got toxic poisoning and died. Remember that one? That was a weird show. But I don't remember the Christmas card one. Oh, got mine today. Oh, great, Sunny. Sunny got her card. Sunny got her card. Mary Sanders says she's sending her friends batteries with a note that the gift is not included. That's great. Yeah, you get the gift but not the batteries. Instead, send the batteries but not the gift. I love it. Camo Dave to the RTR President 2020. Make the RTR enjoyable again. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm not going to the RTR, but I'll be busy moving into my new apartment in January. And I don't know, man. I don't know. And the RTR this year doesn't sound as much fun. It's having all these seminars there at the La Paz campground. That is 10 miles south of Parker and 20 miles north of Quartzsite. I don't know. It just sounds like a giant mess. Happy Hanukkah. Oh, yes. Somebody say, is that you? You're going to send Crotchy a what? Something. Interestingly enough, when you look at the Washington area, there's 4 places in northwest of Washington that are very wealthy. You have Bethesda, McLean, Potomac, Great Falls. Okay. And I am right there right now. I am in a very, very wealthy area. If you want to look at what's the Beverly Hills of Washington, it's Bethesda, Potomac, McLean, Great Falls. That's where all the senators live. That's where all the famous justices live. They're all in this area. So, I sold my Camo Dave Christmas card on eBay for $7 or let's see, 7 or 87. $87? Jeez, I didn't send you a card, James Rockford, did I? I did. I did, Mr. Kazupski. Yes, I think I did. Have you heard from D-Dub? No, Victor. D-Dub has dropped off the map. I guess he's got the Mr. John Law looking for him. Oh, okay. Yes, the time. Right. The Janice Lala sent something to my Athens address, and Barb is sending me it. So we'll get it next week. Right. So yeah, all my mail is still going to Athens, Georgia, because I don't really have another P.O. box right now. So send all my mail to Athens. Barb gets it. She goes through it and says, okay, here's a check. Here's some cash. Here's something else. And then I say, send that, hold on to that. And then, yeah, so she's doing that right now. Once I get moved down to North Carolina in a month, I will have an address down there. I already got an address, but what's the point of sending stuff there when I'm not going to be there until January? So anyway, Jewish New Year, sunset December 22nd. Wow. We used to drive up to Bethesda because of the musical equipment was so much cheaper and no tax. Venomins. Oh, really? There's a lot of this area. Bethesda is a very cool place. There are some cool clubs that used to be here. We used to have a really cool radio station here in Bethesda, WHFS. It's right at Northwest DC. So all that stuff from Northwest DC, a lot of the TV stations are here in Bethesda, radio stations. It's a very nice place. It's very wealthy. I've never seen so many Teslas. I swear. I think I've counted about 25 Teslas on the road. Every time I see a Tesla, I get out my little book and make a check mark. There are a lot of Teslas around here. It's amazing. Go to Georgia. I don't think I saw a single Tesla the whole time I was in Georgia for 9 months. And already I've been here for a couple of weeks and already seen about 25 of them. The mini stockings. Yeah, I'll show you them. Hold on. I got those too. Where are they? Where did I put them? Yes, Barb made these too. Aren't they cool? Aren't they really cool? Yes. I'm sending these out with some of the cards. Some have them, some don't. I'm trying to put some of them in there. I don't know. I did put one of these in one of them, and I got to put extra postage on, and I don't know what. But anyway, these are very cool too. And maybe I'm going to send some more of these out too. So we got some more cards in these, but they're very cool. Barb made these. Oh, when was that? Back in September or something, and they're really neat. Little mini stockings. So anyway, thank you very much, Barb. So there it is. The card and the stockings. Gil Southworth Guitars. Yeah, wow. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Count Yorga. The Count Yorga Christmas on the Hallmark channel. That's the Hallmark. They still run all those. I remember one of my friends used to watch that all the time. They start running Christmas movies about September, about Labor Day. Merry Christmas. All right, Count. Send me your address again. I'll send you a couple of the camo stockings. I will do that. I will be happy to do that. K-Dog, yeah, I can send you something, K-Dog. Doggone RVing. Travels with my girls. When will Crotchy announce that he's running for president? I honestly think he'd probably have a better chance of beating you-know-who than just about anybody else running. So, you know what? Aren't they cute? I'll try. I don't know if they fit Crotchy. Let's try them. Let's try putting one on Crotchy. I haven't tried. Let's see.
Oh, nice. What are you doing?
No, they're a little too small for Crotchy's big feet. I don't think they would fit.
Aren't they cool? Aren't they neat? Look at that. I'm eating it. I'm eating it. It's delicious. Nom, 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 nom.
So anyway, yeah, we're getting into the Christmas spirit here. So anyway, what else is going on? What we're doing now is we are finishing up the tallying for the Camo Awards. So, and I have to say, it's a lot of people have gotten nominations. Okay, this is going to be a big event. A lot of cool people are going to be in this. Big people, little people, skinny people, not skinny people. Everybody's going to be in this. Okay. Oz. Yeah, Oz, what happened? You were supposed to be my substitute host this morning, huh? Craft cooking. Barb could do some, but I told Barb that, she does a lot of sewing. She does, her stuff is really cool. She made this quilt I have on my bed here. I mean, she really does some nice stuff. Yeah, I'm going to do a regular morning show next Saturday like I originally planned. I was thinking it was going to take at least 2 weeks to clear out the storage locker, and I wanted to reserve 2 Saturdays for that. But it's all cleared out as of today. So, yeah, I'll be back to doing the regular 9:30 show tomorrow. I mean, next Saturday. We do have Tremolia. We do have a lot of other categories, some funny categories that we're going to be adding to the Camo Awards and a parody. I think one of the channels is going to be a parody channel. We've got to have a troll channel. A troll award. We've got a lot of cool stuff. Let me just look through some of the awards things. Yeah, we've got a toxic troll award. We've got a best meetup collaboration. Some of the best meetups of the past year. We got an award for that. The best cooking channel. We actually have that. Yeah. A couple interesting people there. The best sidekick. Who is the best sidekick for a nomadic channel or something like that? Or best sidekicks. It could be human or otherwise. We got the best reviews channel. The funny thing is best positive channel. We've got the best and best overall channel. And you know what? I just have to say, I don't mean to, to tout my own horn, but I'm an organizer of this. I've been actually got nominated in a bunch of these channel categories, and I'm not in the competition because I'm an organizer. How do you find who you're going to follow, Crazy Marty? These days, a lot of you folks are telling me giving me some good advice. And every now and then every week or two, I'll try to do a show where I'm going to add some people to the list that you've asked me to follow. And I put people on the list and I leave them on the list for a couple weeks and see how they pan out. And then sometimes I'll cancel them, whatever. And oftentimes I'll get some really cool new people to watch. I do that. And sometimes some people mention stuff in their videos, who they like to cover and stuff like that, and who they like to watch. Is it Chug-a-lug? Chug-a-lug-a-lug. Happy birthday to Glenda Sully. I just saw on her channel that it's her birthday. Cheap Living Bob hired some Chicago mob collectors to make everybody pay their fair share. Other shallow grave in the desert. At least I don't burp on camera, damn it. I do crunch ice. That's a good award, Ox. I didn't think of that. My best couch. The best place I couch surfed in 2019. That's a very good question. I have to say, I don't know. I've had very good luck in 2019. You know, I was with Barb there for 8 or 9 months, and she had a wonderfully comfortable bed. I slept upstairs in the bedroom upstairs, and I didn't sleep on a couch, but her couch was very comfortable too. I conked out on her couch a couple times. I'm not. Chuck is here. Hey, Chuck, how are you? Charles, excuse me. He's not Chuck. Hey, Moon Dancer. I could be best organizer. That's right. Yeah, we got to find an award category for a Rob, Little House on the Road. Best clickbaits. Hey, is Aaron, did we have best clickbait? We need to have best clickbait for videos. Definitely put Rob in that category. Little House on the Road. The best con artist award. Well, there'd be an awful lot of characters in that one, I'll tell you that. Best wrench. We were thinking of doing that. I don't know. That's kind of a we do have a funny little skit for that. That's coming up. We got something funny. We were talking about that. Best butt shot. My transmission failed. Send me money. Why didn't you make Barb an honest woman? Barb is a very honest woman, okay? I did not challenge her honesty at any point in time during the entire 9 months I was down there. The Eeyore Award. Oh, Eeyore. My dad used to name all our dogs after Winnie the Pooh characters, and we did have a dog named Eeyore. He got run over right in front of a school bus stop. He ran down the street one morning. My dad tried to stop him, and he was looking this bounding big yellow lab, and he ran right in front of the school bus stop on a main road and right in front of all the kids, and they all ran home crying. It was really sad, but it was we loved Eeyore. And then my sister the next day went out and got another dog. She's not like Carolyn's RV life. It's like once the dog goes, immediately get another dog. Morgan. Yeah, who's the best Daisy Dukes? I like that one. Morgan. And yeah, we need to put on somebody. Yeah, another memo to the awards. We need to give an award to Morgan. She's unstoppable. Let us see your butt, Camo Dave. Oh man. Count. What are we posting a link to what? Some kick-ass hikes. Who was that? Poop bucket design. Best poop bucket design. Where's my doxinator? He seems to have fallen asleep. Hello, Craig. Are you still there? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I don't know. My dog has an Indian name, D-O-G. RVA Hiker Girl. Great channel, Dave. Okay, all right. I'll check it out. Richmond, Virginia, huh? Yeah. Best display of a private part. Casey Robin, for woman, I am most grateful not to be married to. That's good. I'm not Chuck. Best display of a private part. Winner, Texaco's butt. Runner-up, Lion 227's man boobs. Lion. Yeah, I did get to meet Lion 227 this year down at the big Orlando mansion there back in May. That was a lot of fun. And he was a nice guy. I like Lion. He's a very friendly, funny guy. Maybe he'll win an award. I don't know. I think he might be up for something. I'm not sure. Hey, Bill. RVA Hiker Girl link. Okay, I will check it out. I don't know. I tried doing, I did a channel called Camo Pants Hiker for a while and nobody wanted to watch it. I don't know. It was boring. You know, what the heck. Sven Gul. Oh, you're watching Sven Gulli. Yeah, I figured that. I don't know what Doxinator would do if they took MeTV off his cable system. He would probably panic. Ice cream. Yeah, everybody likes the line. He's a good guy. Favorite Grizzly disc jockey, favorite Nomad I would want to share a poop bucket with. Hey Jay, how are you doing? How is it possible your waist remains at 30 or 32? I don't know, Dave G. Actually, I've got 32s on today. I don't know. The nice thing about living here with my friend Craig is that we just don't do dinner. You know, neither of us cooks, so I pretty much don't eat dinner. I just have to go out for lunch, and I may have part of a sandwich or something. And I actually feel like I've lost about 10 pounds just being there, and that's good. And there's a really nice park cross street with some really good trails, and it's very hilly, so I do some nice hiking over there. So I feel like I'm feeling pretty good. The Chipotle Cup shot count is now retired. Oh, man. Yeah, what is tonight's feature on Sven Gulli? A cup of ice for dinner. That's right. Camo Dave say trans rights. With my age, I keep getting wider. Hiking is the bomb. How about Evita, Mistress of the Dark? Oh, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. You need to jump on Lonnie's live stream after the awards, the complaining and discriminating. I don't understand why people get so upset. You know, all we're doing is having a little fun here. You know, and what's an award show? It's just people. We got a couple. One of our main goals here in this award show is just to have a little fun. Number two, mention as many people as we can. You know, if you're nominated, if you're not nominated, we mention you. We're going to do parody shout outs. We've got a lot. You know, we just want to get as many people in the mix and say happy, wonderful 2019. It was such a wonderful year. It was just such a wonderful year. You know, it's fun. You know, and Aaron wasn't originally going to do this year. You know, he said, he got so much flack for doing the 2018 and 2017 Boyd Awards. And there was just a lot of, everybody's all upset and angry. And I don't know. We're just having some fun. You know, that's all it is. It's not really, get an award, you don't get an award, you get mentioned, but it is fun to be kind of part of the group. And, the people that are, I don't want to have anything to do with it. We hear you. Don't worry. You won't have anything to do with it. Valley of the Dragons. Oh, Valley of the Dragons. I think I could think of some female YouTubers that could be in that. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody's so angry. And so, that's what I'm saying. You need to get rid of the anger, okay? Because anger is the only thing that anger does is destroy yourself. Anger is a self-destructive emotion, and everybody has anger, but you got to let it go because all it will do is destroy you. That's all it does. I learned that from my sister, I used to get so furious at my sister, and now I don't. She does whatever she wants to do, and I just go, okay. Most disturbing van award, Elvis. Yeah, we got to get Elvis. I don't know if we've got Elvis in any of the award categories yet, the ones I've seen, but we definitely do. Oh, there's another one. We definitely do need to get Elvis somewhere in the awards because he definitely does. Dave, I have a special request. Yes, Count Yorga. Yeah, what is your special request? ... The world isn't. Yeah, you're right. Very right. Barbecue Mike, living life. Please. Oh, okay. Are you ready? You know what I need to get? I need to get the camo Santa hat. Hold on. Okay, somebody said they wanted to see my butt, so there. Okay, there you go. Are you ready? Let's get this on right. Holiday troll, holiday troll. Bum, 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 bum. That's for Count Yorga. There you go. I'll be singing that a few more times. Yeah, what was it? Rosie O'Kelly Murphy, whatever her last name is. She was cleaning. She had her garbage disposal all clogged up, and Elvis was living there. And we just wonder what did Elvis shove down the garbage disposal to get it all clogged up? That's right. Autumn Keys, nice to see you here. Oh, Santa is so jealous. Love you, Dave. Thank you, Count. The least nomadic nomad. Well, let's see. There's a lot of people that would get in that award. People that, yeah, they used to be nomads. Now they're just sitting there doing nothing, or they just do the same thing over and over and over. I don't know. How many times can you complain about that? I don't know. And again, we got all the nomads. They all did the van build. Now they're doing the dome thing, down at Courtside, and then we'll see them all at the RTR, and they're all photographing each other. And I look like an evangelist. Send your money. Send me money. Support my work. Lindsey Buckingham would be proud. Yeah, I don't know what Elvis shoved down the garbage disposal. Oh, yes, Tasman, I'm really, really enjoying Itchy Boots. That's one of the channels that I regularly watch everything she does. Norley from the Netherlands. She is down in Argentina, and she went all the way down to Terra del Fuego, whatever they call it, and she's riding all the way up to Chile and going to go all the way up to Alaska. Yeah, fascinating. Said she's going to take 1.5 years to do that, and I'm really looking forward to. I enjoy everything she does. It's amazing. And she's just riding a motorcycle. That's it. So it's amazing. So yeah, and it's beautiful. I mean, good Lord, going down to southern Argentina, the Pampas area there, and part of Chile there. What a beautiful place that is. Stunningly gorgeous. Send me money. Send me money to Count Yorga. I will take Count Yorga and buy him some borscht. Borscht for Count Yorga. The most asinine nomad. That's going to be a lot of people in that category. Holiday troll. We should get Craig to sing that. Oh, man. Mike appears to be looking for another RV. His bud is looking for him in Texas. Really? I don't know. Why does he want another RV? What's wrong with the current one he's got? I don't know. I don't know. It does have some issues, but it seems like they're all fairly minor. I guess it's just content. They have no idea what else their content's going to be, so let's just get another vehicle and fix it up. And that'll take 3 or 6 months, And then you get rid of it and get another vehicle and fix it up. And it takes 3 or 6 months, I don't know. We've seen that so many YouTubers have done that. They get it all fixed up. It's real nice, and then they get rid of it and get another one. And get it, it's just like, Yeah, that would be good, Dave. Itchy Boots and the Bald and Bankrupt guy. Yeah, he was just down in South America not too long ago. I think that would be a nice meetup. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, Bald and Bankrupt ought to come here to the States and check some stuff out. He likes to go and check out all these quirky little Russian towns and stuff like that. I enjoy his channel a lot. Patagonia. Yeah, what are the Pampas? The Patagonia and the Pampas? Pampas, the Pampas? I don't know. The Patagonia. She says from like Patagonia to Alaska, right? That's where she's going. Oh, Caleb sent me a picture. K-Dog Mikey. Oh, thank you. I like that. Was I even nominated? If I was, will you vote for me? I have no idea. Muchly, love you muchly. Oh. Tasman, let's sing it all together. Who won the socks? Gosh, I don't remember. Does the CO2 detector go off if you fart too much? I don't know, Ninth Element. I have no idea. You'd have to probably do an awful lot of that to set that thing off. That's not carbon monoxide, though. That's methane. That's not the same thing. Too much exhaling. That's carbon. Well, that's carbon dioxide. Carbon monoxide. That's caused by an open flame or something like that. I don't know. Category Nomad, you would like to see start the traveling again, especially RV Joey. Yeah, it'd be nice to see RV Joey traveling again. I don't know. I'd just like to see any Nomad out there doing something really different and break the mold. I don't know. It was nice to see Van City Van Life traveling across Canada, going all the way to Nova Scotia. We don't see a lot of nomads doing that. That was interesting to see him do that, something different. I don't know. We have seen so many nomads cross country and up and down the east and west coasts. It seems like everybody's done everything. I don't know. Now there's always some little towns somewhere. I don't know. We've seen a bunch of nomads that do the Latin America, Central America stuff, Trenton Alley, nomadic movement, and their wonderful channels and all that. I don't know. How about something like Nomadic Fanatic goes to Cuba? Wouldn't that be cool? Have somebody go to Cuba. Cuba's a big country. When you look how long it is from east to west. You look at like Atlanta to Boston, right? That's how far it is from east to western Cuba. It's huge, big island. It's not little like Puerto Rico is a fairly small island, but you look at Cuba, it's long, east and west. And wouldn't it be cool to have one of our favorite nomads like Carolyn's RV Life or Nomadic Fanatic or somebody go to Cuba? And I think that would just be interesting. I don't know, something different. Or just have Nomadic Fanatic go to Europe for a summer. Just do something totally different. I think that would be neat. I don't know. Or just even Mexico. I guess it's more dangerous down there or something. Would that were to see one of the nomads that we normally see in the United States going down there and doing something down there? Hawaii. I don't know. Do we have any RVers in Hawaii? That'd be kind of interesting to go around there. I don't know. Shake things up, do something a little different. Or maybe just time to take a break. Doxinator, silent but deadly. He's like a snake in the grass. Oh, here we go again. It could be a favela lord. There we go. Brazil. I don't know. You don't see a lot of nomadic stuff in Brazil. That would be a cool country to go to. Maybe that's what caused the hole in my air mattress. Yeah. Roy Anderson, smoking too much will set off these CO2 filters or these carbon monoxide filters. Yeah, CO filters. I don't know. RV Joey is married. Really? To who? Last anyone saw of RV Joey, she was in the middle of the desert. Oh. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think she's a nice lady. I mean, I thought she was kind of quirky and funny. I don't know. You don't know what goes on in people's heads. I really don't. Bold and bankrupt. Yes. I mean, bald and bankrupt should meet Putin. I think two bald guys meeting. I think that would be very funny. I should go to Pahrump and hang out with Carolyn Sarvey. I liked Vegas. I went to Vegas. Stormy bought me the tickets to Vegas last February for my birthday. I love Las Vegas. It's a wonderful town. Wouldn't want to live there, but it is a wonderful, fun place to visit. And I would love to explore some more of parts of Nevada. And yeah, Area 51, Pahrump, places like that would be a lot of fun. I've never been to the Grand Canyon. I've never been to the Grand Canyon. My parents were beach. My dad was a beach person. If done on a beach, we didn't go there. We go to Florida, but we never went to Disney, and I finally made it to 2019's been a really good year for me. I have to say, I've done a lot of cool things in 2019. The first time I've ever been to Disney, I had to wait till I was 60 years old to get to Disney for my first visit. 60. Back to Vegas. A whole wonderful summer with Barb in Athens. I love that. The wonderful trips up to North Carolina. At least the moving thing will actually be next year, but that whole thing has come to fruition. So it's been a really fun, crazy year. Brenda. LS, line screw, and CR would be a good matchup. Yeah. I think line screw would drive anybody kind of nuts, though. I don't know. He seems like a nice guy, but he's just one of those guys that's always right. He knows everything. He's always right. He would just probably drive you crazy. Why didn't Stormy take me to the Hoover Dam? Gummo dude, we were only in Vegas for 2 or 3 days. We flew out on a Monday, flew out on a Sunday, came back on a Wednesday or something like that. It was only 2 or 3 days, and it was a lot of fun, but there was a lot of stuff we just never got around to doing. Oh, Casey Roman, yeah. Line screw. Who was that? Casey Roman. Line screw and Casey Roman, you think? I can't know. Line screw, that's not the kind of woman he'd like. I mean, Carolyn's RV life drives him crazy. Casey Roman would drive me even crazier. I don't know. It'd be kind of interesting. What kind of woman would Line Screw get along with? Does he have a girlfriend or something? I don't know. I have no idea. You've never been to the Grand Canyon and you're 61 years old. That's right, Maximalist Minibus. I have never been to the Grand Canyon. I have flown over it. The pilot goes on, you're right, there's the Grand Canyon. And I look, oh, there it is. My parents didn't do that. We never did the cross-country trip. when we were kids. We did the north-south trip up the East Coast. That's because it's beaches everywhere. Florida, North Carolina. But we never did the east-west trip. We just never did it. Now, I've been out west many times, but I've always flown over all that. But it would have been nice to just see what's in between Las Vegas and Memphis. There's like a whole big country there. You think Line Screw would love Glenda Sully? I think they are homeless nomads because no true friends or family will open the door to them to couch surf or garage park on a sofa. Yeah. I don't know. I always, one of the things I guess that has always fascinated me about nomadic life is why people do it in the first place. There's a reason why somebody, especially midlife or later life, gets in a van, a car, an RV, whatever, and just leaves their friends and family and goes out somewhere else. There's just a reason for that, especially an older person. As you get older, you kind of, think like you rely more and more on your family and friends because you're getting older and going to the doctor more. But I don't know. I always found that fascinating. I think that's one of the reasons why I do enjoy watching a lot of the nomads. It's just interesting. The whole strategy of why is Noreen here? Noreen's here. That's right. She got home from work today. Yay! She had to work today, so she wasn't sure if she'd be on the show. Line Screw and Butterfly Gypsy. Oh my, yeah, that's interesting couple. I don't know. Line Screw and Butterfly Gypsy. All these couples now, yeah. Who would be, who else could we take, cheap, what's his name? Living Free Mikey. Who could we pair him up with? Maximalist Minibus. Real nomads live that life to get away from the effed up world we live here, and fake nomads use YouTube. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. People need human contact. Even if they do leave their family and friends and get on the road, they still need some sort of human contact. And I think that's where YouTube has really come in for a lot of the nomadic community. They used to never be that. When you left, before YouTube and all the internet stuff, if you did decide to get on the road, leave your friends and family and go travel, you're all by yourself. You literally are all by yourself in your vehicle, camping, whatever you're doing. No one even knows where you are unless you send the postcards. It's all, you're all alone. Nowadays, you can leave your friends and family and you can run around, go all over the country, start a YouTube channel, have 50,000 people watching you. It's a whole different way of living. Tasmod, LA, SF, OR, Washington, all terrible. The forced homeless that become street park nomads. Yeah. Line Screw has been at the Rosie compound many times. Really? Has he? Really? Has Line Screw has been hanging out with Rosie? Really? That's interesting. As Johnny Carson would say, I did not know that. Hi, Noreen. I'm kidding. So Maximalist Minibus, pick somebody. Who would you like to hang out with? If you could have a dream companion, guy or girl, I don't care. Who would it be? If there was another YouTuber you could hang out with for a while, if somebody you really admire or somebody you think you could get along with or would have a lot of fun with, who would it be? I don't. Irene's van life. No, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of funny. Yeah, it's like me. If someone said, "Hey, Dave, you could pick any nomad to go hang around with to go to RTR with, like go to RTR and you can hang out with somebody. Who would you like to hang out with?" Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting question. Hobo tech. We got father and son. Son, dad. Yeah. Wandering Yimmy. I don't know. Wandering Yimmy just seems like kind of a loner. I don't think he would do well having anybody living with him. That's my feeling. The dog is enough. He just seems like he's a very solitary man, and he does have other friends, guys and girls, but he just seems like a kind of a guy that would just be, I think he gives me the impression of somebody who just likes solitude in his personal space. And I think he's just fine living by himself. Hey, Mr. Breeze, nice to see you here this afternoon. I was going to say this morning, this evening. Moo Moo is the dog. That's right. I think Moo Moo is up for an award or two in the Cammys. I'm pretty sure of that. I want to live the normal life, writes Autumn Skies, excuse me. I have been a wife and a mom for 28 years. I decompress from some silly things in my life, get back to nature, but no buckets for this woman. Yeah. And there's a lot of, I enjoy hiking, but I don't want to be like, camping on the ground and pooping in a bucket or digging a hole in the back. No, I don't want to do that. What I meant by fake nomads are the ones that throw everything away and thought they could make a living off YouTube. The same ones now crying that Camo will run. Yeah, I don't know. You do see people doing that. They just want to get away from their current life, and they'll just do anything. They get a van, they have no savings, and they just drive away and just trust in the universe that will provide for them, And most of the time, I don't think it does. Frank Costello's here. Hey, Frankie, how are you doing? We chat almost every other day. I go on my hikes and talk to Frank. He's a cool cat. Utica, New York. So probably gets more snow there than most other places on the East Coast. The Bama Boxer. Yeah. That's right. Maximal's minibus. That's right. Van City Van Life. Chrome. Yeah. He seems like a nice guy. I don't know. But again, the other thing about Van City, a lot of these nomads too, Chrome, is that they do seem to enjoy their solitude. They enjoy being by themselves. Eric does that. I mean, Eric's like that. He really is. There are people that just like to be in their own little universe, MGTOW. They like women, but they don't want women telling them what to do, Take out the trash. Clean the garbage. Clean the garbage. Yeah, we want the garbage cleaned. Sober should win an award for putting up with Mike. That's right. Most hard-pressed beast. Kelly Doyle has that wonderful Sophie pit bull. You've seen her channel. I ran it this morning. She was having all the leaks. And I think Sophie's looks a lot like Tank. A little smaller maybe, but yeah, I just look at Sophie and go, oh, I miss Tanky Poo. I still need to get down to see Susan and Sandy in Springfield, Virginia, which is about 40-minute drive from here. And I just haven't been able to do that yet, but I will do it pretty soon. They got a tax check for me. It's got some sort of a refund check from the Commonwealth of Virginia. which I need to deposit into my bank account. So I need to get down there one of these days and pick that up. Camping in the middle of nowhere is my happy place. Oh, isn't that nice? Casita Kathy. A casita. Isn't that nice? That's what I like. Something small. I don't want. Why do you want to go around in a Class A with all the stuff in it? Banging around. Make it simple. And that's one of the reasons why I am so happy I got rid of the storage locker, because it's like I don't want to have all that stuff. I don't need all that stuff. Seriously. And I'm really making an effort when I move down to North Carolina next month. I'm just going to take what I really need. Now, I'm already got too much stuff going on here. Okay, I've got 2 big tubs full of papers and stuff. And I used to think I was a writer, and I've written some novels when I was a kid, and I have them all on hard drives. But do I need that printout? Do I need all these copies of all the articles I ever wrote when I worked for a local newspaper? Do I want all that stuff? I went to England when I was a kid, and I took a lot of pictures. I'm sure I want to keep those. But do I have all these brochures that I got when I was in England in 1974? Why do I need to keep all that? And I'm finally going through all that stuff and just chucking it and going, no. And getting rid of the storage locker is the most. I think there was I need to do that. I should have done that 3 years ago when I sold my condo. I don't know why I didn't do that then. I guess I thought, well, I'll just do that temporarily and get another place and put all my junk. I do not want to go back into another apartment. That's where we're going. And I do not want to pile it up in junk again. I just don't want to go back doing that. So don't take it down. And I almost enjoyed living. I almost really enjoy living out of my car, just enough. It forces you to just have enough stuff that you really need, and forces you to, not take all that junk away with you. Did you read my message? I left it on the phone, Brian. No, Brian, I haven't checked. I've not checked the hotline in the last day or two, but I will first thing tomorrow. I don't check it every day because today was a busy day. Thank you, Paul. Zepp Productions. South Pacific. That's right. Oz TV is the South Pacific affiliate of Zepp Productions, LLC, an international Charlton company. Hey, Billy. That's right. Oh, man. Yeah, well, once a writer, always a writer. Yeah, I do cringe. I did write 3 novels. I did. When I was in my 20s, yeah, I would come home after work. I had a jobby poo and stuff, and I would write, type, re-edit, and edit. And I actually did enter a couple of literary contests, and nothing ever came out of it. And then, today, it's like I'll just pull a couple pages out and read them and just cringe and go, oh, my God, what did I write? Oh, my God. Oh. And I almost fear that day will come if I pass away and just die in my sleep. And then somebody's going to read that stuff and go, Dave wrote what? He wrote this? Oh, my God. Oh, man. So it's probably best that I just kind of, put it on the hard drive that's got the password on it, and then no one could ever read it, right? Will there be a Crotchy's Catfish Cafe in Morganton? Yes! There actually is quite a few vacant storefronts in the area surrounding Morganton. Hey, thank you, Bama Boxer. Thank you so much. Oh. Yeah, well, first off, Crotchy's Catfish Cafe was a joke. We were joking. Okay. Some people actually believed it. Barb and I, when we drove through part of Athens, there was this funky little, I don't know, it looked like a little place larger than a photo mat. It was a little funky little building off on the side of the road in this dumpy part of town. And it had been a restaurant that lasted for, I think, a year, and then it went out of business. And anyway, and we just thought, why don't we just pretend that we're going to make Crotchy's Catfish Cafe? And then an actual real restaurant did open up there, like a health food place. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was funny to play around with it. We were running around with the puppet, doing all these promotional things. There are people inside working to build this new restaurant, and they're looking out at us like, what the hell's going on here? Thank you, Bama Boxer. Appreciate that. It's very nice. I have to say, though, that was a fun summer. It was more than a summer. It was a good chunk of the spring, summer, and fall that I spent in Athens. I really had a blast there. It is a wonderful place. I really, what do I miss the most? Well, I miss Barb, obviously. I do miss that big, huge, giant America's Thrift store. Oh, my gosh, I love that place. I miss walking around the UGA campus. It's so gorgeous. I miss Wuxtree. Just a lot of fun stuff. I miss just walking around downtown. I thought one of my favorite things was just getting up early on a Sunday morning and just parking downtown and just walking all around downtown. A lot of the stores were closed, but I just found that fascinating. I loved it. The Botanical Garden, Lake Chapman up there, the park up there. Yeah, there's some wonderful hikes. I miss a lot of that. And I'm going to go back there. Once I get down to Morganton, I definitely plan to go down to Athens and hang out with Barb, maybe another 9 months or so if she'll let me. I'll say, I'm coming down for a week. But maybe I'll stay 9 months. Why would I be doing that if I'm paying rent in Morganton? Yeah, I don't know. No, she'll have to come up. She's got to come up to Morganton, and we'll go up to the Blue Ridge. Oh, there's a very sad story on the news today, right here in the Washington area. A man, 63-year-old man, a couple of weeks ago went on a hike off the Blue Ridge Parkway, I think it was somewhere in Virginia, and they found his motorcycle, and they never found him. And then I think it was a couple of days ago they finally found him. He must have had a heart attack or fallen or something. No cause of death listed, but really sad. Yeah. People do that. They've had a number of cases where people will go up by themselves and go hiking along the Skyline Drive, Appalachian Trail, Blue Ridge Parkway. Then they park their vehicle or their motorcycle or whatever, and then they're never seen again. And, some of them may intentionally do that and others have an accident. But when you hike by yourself, you can fall and whatever. And, I don't know, maybe some people just say this is the way to end it all. I'm just going to go hiking into the woods and pull the plug. Thank you, Sunny girl. But, that was just on the news today. Really sad. I actually heard that depression is higher during the winter months. Oh, yeah, that's a provable fact. It's just I find it's dark so long. It gets dark by 4:45 and it's already dark out. And just those long stretches of darkness, they do affect your mood. They certainly do. Today's bait is tomorrow's plate. Last Thursday's bait is next Friday's plate. Hey, Aaliyah, how are you doing? Who else is here today? Yeah, missing 411. Yeah. When are we going to take up residence in Morganton? I am hoping to make the move first. I want to get down there as soon as I can after Christmas. I do have plans to hang out with my sister in Manassas through Christmas and a couple days afterward. And then, I don't know, I could go straight from there down to Morganton, or I could come back here to Greg's place and help him finish up with some packing and then go down with him. He wants to be down there, I think, on the week of the 13th. I know he's got to be out of this place here by like the 15th or the 16th because he sold this place. Okay, this is where he used to live he lived here for 15 years, I think. And he sold it. It's sold, but he got a lease back on it till the middle of January. So he's okay to be here till the middle of January. Then he's got to be out of here. So that's the deal. And I I was thinking of going down. I could go down to Morganton whenever I want. I mean, if Greg doesn't need me and he can drive, I'm ready to go. But do I want to go before Christmas, or do I want to stick around for another 2 weeks and hang out with my family? I think I want to hang out with the family. We got some nice plans for Christmas. My sister's got some plans. So I think I'm just going to hang out here through. And Greg will, he doesn't need me day to day. But, there are things where I can help him out with because of the lifting and stuff. And if he needs to move some boxes, he's got a storage locker upstairs. And if he needs to move some stuff, I'm here to help him out. So, and I'm fine. I got to get my car fixed. My car's making a funny noise. It drives okay, but I do need to get my car into the shop. And I thought over Christmas, between Christmas and New Year's is a good time to do that. So I got a bunch of things I still need to do. I was going to put getting my storage locker cleared out, but now that's all done. So that's one thing finished. So, we got the apartment. He's paying the lease on it. Everything's good. I'm going to be paying the lease on it. We were going to split it. We're still working all that out, but everything's going well. But I think I'm just going to hang out here through Christmas. Clear ski to Creeper. Thank you, Ann and Nicole. That is so nice of you. I appreciate that. Wow. Big Al, my ex left me, said I was too needy, even though her friends made it worse. She's back in Seattle now. Should I try to get her back? Gee, that's a difficult question. I don't know, man. You should. What am I, Dr. Phil? I don't know. It's up to you. It's totally something only you know, right? I don't know. I mean, here's the deal. If you've been away from her for a while, do you miss her? Do you really miss her? And if you still miss her, then there's obviously some love there, and maybe you should, I don't know. Or if you don't miss her, then yeah, maybe it's time to just go on with your life. I don't know, but only you can answer that. Hello, everyone. Clear ski. Yeah, we need to. I wonder if Clear Ski's going to get any awards. I don't know. What if Clear Ski's going to get a cami? I don't know. A cami for Creeper. My Dave, my offer is still on for you for driving you to Slab City to do a short film overview on the hobos, criminals, and crackheads that live there. Get to LA, and then I'll drive you there. You know what? Give me a shot. Hold that thought until like spring. Once I get through this whole move thing and the RTR and all that stuff, I got some ideas for 2020. We're going to definitely do some sort of a Camo Dave meetup, maybe a Pigeon Forge. I know I've got some generous offers from some folks that want to do some sort of a Camo Palooza in New Mexico, maybe Washington State. I don't know. I don't see myself as another Bob Wells. Dr. Dave, yeah. Best graveyard content. That's not a bad idea. There are quite a few good graveyard channels, and Lamont, Black Bigot, certainly he's one of them. Absolutely. Camo cannoli. That's right. Send Dave money. No, I'm not asking for any money. I haven't even taken the car in. My car. The problem is the VW Golf has this 5-liter engine. It's a 2.5 liter engine, and it's got 5 cylinders, and it does make weird noises. It almost sounds like a diesel. It really does. You kind of get a clanky sound out of it. And you look through all these, bulletin boards and shit online, and everybody says, "Oh yeah, the 2.5 liter engine they used in the Golfs and put Rabbits in the mid, 2000s. That it makes a clanky sound. Don't worry about it." But you do worry. You're kind of sitting there at a red light, and you kind of sounds like a chain being pulled across a tortured squirrel. I don't know. Brian, you were in Pigeon Forge yesterday. We were hanging out with, I think, the Carpetbagger and Boogie were there just the other day, huh? Boogie. Oh my! I've just hit. I just hit the 90-minute mark. I didn't even realize it. I'm having so much fun tonight. Bob Wells is also in it. Bob Wells is in love with Itchy Boots. How do you know that? How do you know that? Maximus Minibus. Did Bob Wells mention her? Itchy Boots is a great channel. I mean, that woman has a lot of guts. You know, she rode. Where did she ride? The previous time she rode from like Southeast Asia through India, through Afghanistan, through Turkmenistan, all the way up to Holland. You know, she rode all the way across Eurasia. How many people do that? And now she's doing that whole big trek from Patagonia, Argentina, all the way up to Alaska. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun to see her in the United States. You know, it is interesting to see her in places like, you know, windswept southern Argentina. But when she starts hitting places like, you know, Southern California and Portland, and all the kooky people in the States, it's going to be, I'm looking forward to that. The belt issue, what? Uh-oh, my eyeballs are wearing out. I'm going to need the glasses. I've got eyeball fatigue. There we go. Now, I can read again. That's right. That's right. It's going to be the Billy year. Oz TV. Watch the Camo Awards. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we've got most of what we've got here in the awards for today. So what's going to happen is this next week, starting probably tomorrow, you can vote for the winners, okay? And that'll be a week's worth of voting, and then another week's worth of preparation, and then 2 weeks from tonight, the big awards ceremony, the first annual Cami Awards. Oh, my 92-year-old aunt loves me. He loves me. Oh, new belts. Yeah, I probably do. How much? Yeah, I don't know how many. I probably, yeah, it's 60,000 miles. There are probably some new belts. You're absolutely right. They're kind of making some funny clanking noises. The car runs really well. Good night from East Tennessee. It's cold. Yeah, it's at least as cold up here in Maryland as it is down there. Instatan. Have you been to Cornwall? I've been to England several times, but I've never been down to Cornwall. I'd love to go sometime. Will YouTube survive 2020? Yes, I think it will. Who knows? Who knows? You know, it could happen someday. Some Chinese company buys YouTube and decides to complete, you know, no more monetization. You had a Cornish pasty. No, I've not. But there was a restaurant in Northern Virginia that I always meant to go to that served those pasties or whatever they called, British, the food where it's all like rolled up. Yeah, I was always meant to eat there, and it just we never quite got there. 10 degrees in Utica, New York. Ugh. All right, folks, I think I'm going to have to call in tonight. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much. Camo Dave, SaturDAVE, 7 p.m. Yeah, next week I think we'll be back to the regular 9:30 in the morning time, and I'll be much more vigorous and vivacious because I did get the storage locker cleared out, so I don't need to reserve Saturday morning to do that next Saturday. So we'll be back to the regular time. Google owns YouTube. Yeah, that's right, they do. Yeah. Wow. Ninth Element, Tasmod, Noreen, Do You See What I See? Tremolio, No Fear to Trek, Autumn Skies, Lee, yes, Be in Athens, Brenda, Sarah, Dave. Thank you all so much for being here for another SaturDAVE. And see you tomorrow. I do something almost every day, don't I? And the nights, yeah, it's nice to do one in the evening, right? I enjoy that. So anyway, it's nice that, the folks on the West Coast don't have to get up so early. Yeah, everyone's like, when I do the 9:30 a.m. ones in the East Coast, people are, West Coast, it's like still dark out there. Hawaii, it's still the middle of the night. All right, folks, you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Sir Camo. That's right. Holyoke, Massachusetts. I thought you were in Springfield. Katie. All right, folks. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Don't forget, vote in the Camo Awards coming up this next week. We got the official ballot. All the nominations are done with. We're now going to have the official roll call for the winners. You can vote. Do it. Exercise your constitutional right, and then we'll see who is. We'll just have some fun. 2 weeks from tonight, the Camo Awards will be a lot of fun. All right, don't get so bent out of shape about it. It's just fun. Oh, Grappa. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. You all have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. I'll talk to you later. Vlog under.